Oh, we're live. We're live.
Hi, guys. Sorry about that. Our internet went to craptasticville. And I promise it wasn't me this time. Alright, guys, you're gonna hang up, Cartman. We got Kenny hanging from the ceiling there. You wanna hang up, Cartman?
Give me a minute.
I think you should hang him upside down. Oh yeah, we gotta remove all this stuff too, by the way, because we're gonna, hey Dad, don't forget we're also gonna use some of that scrap, and we're gonna build us a anchor board across the top of this wall to anchor up all the lights. We're gonna use a couple pieces of scrap there. So it looks like we're gonna be alright. We're gonna have less scrap than we thought we might have. We'll wipe off the tournament board.
You know who's got it?
Yeah, Lit won. Lit already had the.
Lit, John, and Demi, right?
Yeah, Lit, John, and Demi are our first 3 tournament winners.
Nice.
Those damn paper towels. I'll look like a total goober if I can't find those paper towels. Ah, there they are. Goodness, man, this whiteboard has seen a lot of shite, a lot of use. We'll try out some ghetto mounts. The coming days, we'll try some scrap mounts.
Cartman go?
Cartman's right here.
Oh, I need a hang Cartman,
him.
don't I?
Yeah. You forgot. You're missing a park. There's shite. What are you doing, Dad?
Watching three people watching us make a mess of ourselves. Taylor, you're dragging all kinds. Dude, you're ripping up all kinds of stuff, bro.
It was already loose. It's already loose. It's okay.
Yeah, you ripped the shit out of it.
No, I didn't. It was already ripped up.
You ripped up a XLR.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dad, this was already here. I didn't rip it up. Damn. I knew it was there. You're like, you're ripping up stuff. I'm like, no. Come on. Pulling it this way temporarily.
Oh, look at you. There we go. Hello.
Now that I did, caught it out HDMI cable.
What are you doing, dude?
Just a second. Gotta rearrange part of this. Another day.
I'm gonna do it now.
And you got a hang Cartman.
Yeah, I got a Hank Cartman.
Here. He's right here. Here. Hang Cartman.
Doing that again.
Don't know that again? No.
Hold on, never mind.
Fucking dead guy. Fuck it. That's what we're talking about. No, man, hang him upside down.
Why?
Because he'll show up on the camera view that easier.
Well, he's
Plus, it'll
almost
look like
because
he's
of-
dead.
Because of his Taylor, because of his police body,
Yeah.
it's sticking to the burlap. So I
You
need
mean
to
the
get this
painted
out.
burlap?
So you want Cartman upside down?
Yeah, why not? Like, they're both dead. Because when's the last time you seen Cartman dead on South Park? And it ripped off. Try again. This is funny. To watch. There you go. And it popped off again, didn't it?
No, that's okay. It is okay. Because I made my hole.
Okay. Mr.
All I
Hole.
need is the hole.
Are you Mr. Hole? Or Mr. Hole? Mr. Hole! Mr. Hole! Good Lord. Okay, Dad, I think it's good. Goodness. All right, there you go. They're there. There you are. Okay. All right, now move that out of the way. Lift that up. Hang it. So I wanted to get an idea what this might look like.
We got any razor blades?
No. Got a hobby knife though. That helps.
No, we need a razor blade to scrape off some of that bullshit.
Come over here for a second. Take a look at that. It's a lot closer than it was before.
Yeah, but let's try and scrape that bullshit off.
Oh no, yes, yeah. I'm talking about the placement. Fuck
The placement is amazing.
Fuck the glue. Damn.
Maybe a little bit more this way.
No, actually, I want to push as much this way as possible because when that new bench comes in, we may need another extra 6 inches to a foot.
Right.
So I'm thinking, all right, what's the limit of the push that I can do? And that's about my limit. That's about.
Can you move that out of the way for a bit?
Get that a little bit in there, a little bit more. Hold on.
Yeah, that TV looks like ass.
Neither TV looks like ass.
There's all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't gas us with pure grain alcohol now. Careful.
Best thing to wash these with is a rough, not a rough, but a dry ass paper towel.
No, microfiber cloth.
Or fiber cloth, the best.
Microcloth.
We used to do IPA on mirrors in basic training. Come out like glass.
That's not mirror. That's an
I'm gonna treat it like a
LCD.
mirror. I think everybody on stream just vomited.
Yeah, because we lost again.
Wow, look at that. That is a sexy screen right there. A little bit right here. Oh yeah, that's a sexy screen. Oh yeah, nothing. Not a single smudge, nothing. What do you know?
I haven't looked at this for a while, especially ours, so I was just digging around
Okay,
and seeing messages.
out.
So.
Look at that
While
TV.
you were scrubbing the TV.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah,
Dig it in there.
it's good. You did a great job. Fantastic. All right. All right. So we're right on the edge of that. Squared up real good. Actually, no. That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic for my angle. Like shooting right there, like that's the machines. All the machines. Now my thing of it is, Dad, what if we did this? So hear me out. I know it's a little weird thing. I know you don't necessarily like this table, but here's another potential for it. So you remember how you had your spot before, like the end table and the little pull-out table? If we pushed a little bit forward, something about like that.
You gotta get the other side. It's hanging up.
No, I need this one first. This boy can't hit it because there's a damn.
What the fuck is that?
One of those cable ties. One of these things with the double-sided sticky tape. Something like that. Something about right there. And
Is that Uber even?
Yeah.
What is that? Wow.
that's what I'm saying. It's like machines here. Yeah, it's significantly closer. We might could inch out a little bit more, just for sakes. But then we'd be able to do this for you, and then like pull it out like that.
Flip
Or maybe
it
do
180.
something
Flip
like-
it 180.
Maybe do something like that.
No, flip it 180.
What do you mean?
So the legs are facing me. Yeah, there you go.
Something like that, even maybe.
Well, not so much in. Oh, I'm digging that. I'm digging that.
Something like that.
Wow, as much as I hate that fucking table, wow.
So hold on, let's do an even bigger comparison. Hold on.
Come on, man. happened to the neck of that damn thing?
The neck of that thing's always been effed up. So come check out that, Dad. Check out that.
Oh, I like it, but I hate that other monitor.
Come over here. No. Because if this is our square and that's your square, if I have to pull it forward for you, I can do something like that to pull it forward. I can even go more drastic and ratchet it all the way in like this.
No.
And give you even, because I know you're blind as F, I can even give you something like that. Honestly, that would be pretty freaking tight. Honestly, I don't think you'd be able to.
Go back.
It would probably have to do something like this at the maximum.
Yeah.
But you would be able to sit like somewhere in this neighborhood and be able to look right into your stuff. The walk room would be a little bit tight, but you'd be able to get some. We'd be able to utilize that.
I hate those fucking monitors.
Well, I could change that and we can just take the old monitor, the old Heisen. The legs are here somewhere. I can hunt down the legs and we can just go boom, 43 inch.
Yeah, I would deal with that. I'd be happy with that. Just not those two assholes. I hate them. Those two are bastard childs.
This monitor's not that bad. It's
not,
really not.
Really, it's not that bad. But tying in and being a sister of that douchebag, it's horrible.
That's an asshole. That's saying you.
That monitor sucks ass.
No, it does. It does. It sucks total dick. This thing needs to go in the garbage. But I'm just trying to like piece it out for you a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on. If you know what I mean. You gotta kind of see what's up.
Oh, Benny says, can we sledgehammer it live on TV? I'd like to, Benny. Benny, I'd love to.
The problem is we don't have a replacement for it yet.
Benny, I would love to. God damn it.
But we don't have a replacement quite yet.
God damn it, I want to beat the hell out of that monitor, that TV
Can you
monitor.
grab that end real quick? Can you do me a favor? Grab that end, and we're gonna go right in between the table and the chair. So we just gotta go like 6 feet. Might have been better for me to be on that end because you're gonna have to like Indiana Jones your ass out of there.
There you go, Indy.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna have to shimmy it in there a little bit further. Don't have my babies, please, table.
She's getting it. She's getting it.
No.
Me love you long time.
I don't want to have hybrid table babies.
You never know what you get from Pints and Amiga.
Okay, so we have that, we have that, we have that. Alright. This is poop. This is irrelevant right now.
Poop.
This is irrelevant. I got that table out there and those 2 tables out there, which is fine. Those aren't nothing. We can move those as needed. They're no big deal. This table can actually go even further back. Alright, that's it. I hit her G-spot.
Oh shit. Hello, Betty.
Okay. Did that. I'm going to pull down these lights up here because we're going to put a track, essentially. We're going to make our own ghetto track up here. So I can get rid of these.
Careful.
They're kind of semi-stuck.
You got people watching you.
I know.
On that end table right there.
Nice. We're gonna make our own ghetto track. Oh shit.
Hey, asshole.
It's okay. Hold on. It's okay. Oh. Shit. This one's going to be a little bit of a toughie.
Oh, chaser box, right?
Yep. Yeah. Let me have that stool move here. Here we go. That's our RGB lights. They're not really RGB. They're more like red, green, blue with a chaser and a surge strip.
Oh, damn. Oh, you're like pulling it out of a throat.
Yep.
Oh, he's pulling it out of a throat. Oh, my God.
Good. Then we'll leave this right where it's at. Then
Yep.
we'll take a couple of strips of our scrap, lay them end to end, make an anchor point like we were talking about on the wall,
Yes,
and then be
sir.
able to screw
Yes,
some hooks
sir.
and mount our lights proper.
Yes, sir.
And we'll use up some of the scraps from the tables that we're gonna make. So we'll make some toggle. So we're gonna need a box of toggle bolts. We're gonna need a box of toggle
Just
bolts.
1/4-inch toggle bolts.
Like Mom said,
6
like Mom
inches.
said, next time you go to the hardware store, get some toggle bolts, and you're like, what? And we were both like, what? We don't need no toggle bolts. Now that we look at it, we're like, shit, we should have got a
She
box.
was thinking of the TV that goes over there, but the mount never showed up. I got a refund on it.
Yeah, but we should have got some
both
toggle
things.
bolts anyway. But we were thinking about lights and camera mounts and things like that. So check out that, man. That's gonna be. I mean, that's significantly closer than what it was before by like almost a foot. But that's going to be nice because that's going to give me an extra, that's going to allow us to squish in and give a little bit of extra room back here. Especially if I manage to like get an extension on there like I kind of want to, because I've done some early math and I think I can get almost the whole thing with just enough room to scoot around. It's going to be tight, but pushing forward will actually give me some extra room to swivel around with the bar stool to be able to like slide basically essentially back and forth down the length of the new benches and tables and be able to let me like move around, and actually having that extra 6 inches to a foot will be beneficial there. Because that's what I'm going to essentially have to do. I got another mod. Black Lotus Rain AGA. Wow.
Got a demo.
Demo. Yeah, that's what I said. Black Lotus Rain AGA.
You said mod.
Mod. Okay. Push it up there far. Squared up. Swing, pull, push. That flushes it all the way up. That makes this like a uniform bench all the way across. And here's the thing. It wasn't until I moved this into place and I saw it that I was like, bingo.
I think we need to paint that brown motherfucker white.
Retop it. Paint
We
it
got
white.
the paint.
Hey, Dad, you know what we can do, right? Want to be really ghetto about some stuff? Here's the thing. You can unscrew.
Oh, Mr. Bo Zimmerman's in the house.
You want to know a crazy thing about this, Dad, right? So, this whole thing, these two legs, these two adjustable height legs, are just held on by two simple little screws on each side. If you wanted to unscrew these legs and say screw it, and replace the top of this with like another piece of that laminated MDF that we have, you totally could. And just put these legs back on, just move these legs onto another piece and replace the top, essentially. You totally could. I have another freaking piece of that laminated MDF buried in the back of the control room closet. I can make it happen. You want to open up that can of worms.
Yeah, we need to make this like this.
Well, what I'm saying is that...
No, the height is good. The height is good. Height is perfect. Let's just paint.
Dad, what I'm saying is I have another chunk of MDF in that closet. I can dig it out, and you can unscrew these legs and screw it in and replace the
and
top
drop
of it.
it down until it's even.
And drop it down until it's even.
Really?
If you wanted to just completely unscrew the legs off of this and put a whole new top on it, you totally can. I have a piece of that laminated MDF buried in that closet in the control room. I don't know how wide or how long it is,
Oh, damn.
but I can dig it out and look and see. And if it's big enough, we can cut it down and just reattach these legs to it. Use the same screws, same everything. Screw it in there, poof, and basically replace
Well, all I
it.
have to do is come from the bottom up.
Yeah, you just unscrew it. There's 4 screws.
No,
in
no,
this.
no. To attach it to this top.
No, fuck this top. You unscrew the top from the legs. There's 8 screws on each.
Oh,
leg.
there's 8 screws. And replace it.
You can replace
Nice.
the entire top.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm saying. As I have a
So the
piece,
top is trash.
it's the trash, and you can take a piece of that laminated MDF if it's big enough. There's one more piece buried in that closet.
Son of a bitch.
If it's big enough, we can cut it down and basically take this
If
off.
it's even close. If it's even
Close,
yeah.
and we can replace this with that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. You can unscrew the top from this and put a new top on.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
It'll be raw and a little bit ugly, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can replace the top of that, and I can dig out that old piece of that third piece of laminated MDF and see if it's big enough. I think it is. It might be. Hell, even if it's remotely close, it's worth it because we just unscrew it, drop the top off, toss the top, and hell, if we have to go get another piece, like a full sheet, fuck it, we will. We could just boom.
No, we'll measure to match it on that one. That width, that length, and drop it.
And drop it onto these legs?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go get a... If
The top is what sucks. The legs are good.
But that's what I'm saying. If that piece that I have buried in that closet, I can dig it out, see how big it is. If it's not big enough, we can just go get a whole nother sheet, cut it to length, and drop it on these legs. If you really want to, and we can, because these legs are adjustable. They go way the hell down.
Dude, you got the perfect height right there.
Yeah. So, if you want to say screw it on that top, we can potentially do it.
Yeah, fuck that top, replace it.
All right, replace it.
And I'm in like Flynn.
I'll dig that piece out of that closet and see how big
Don't
it
do
is.
it now. Don't do it now.
No, not now. Hell no. I'll dig it out in the next couple of days, and I'll see how big it is. And if it's big enough, hey, we're home free. If
You
not,
know what that means? What was my end tables? What was my end table? What I was using before.
You were using one of these, and the folding table.
Yeah, garbage.
Now you have that, which arguably, even though the top is ass, is arguably better than those two things put together. But if we replace the top of that, it's even more better.
Ben's like, check out something like a carbon fiber effect. That's cool, Ben, but ooh, damn, it's not in the budget.
No. This is think of this like a patch upgrade. We're not doing anything crazy. We had to clear it all out to be able to clean it. Our biggest thing was like we need to pull everything out and we need to clean everything. But we also had the idea of building the benches, so we need to clear out everything to make room to be able to put the benches in anyway. So it was just kind of a win-win in our situation, and this is kind of the reason why we're taking an extended break also, is that we're not taking a break to just like take like a 2, almost 3 week holiday
and sit on our ass.
and sit on our ass. We're actually taking a break to, one, relax, sure, from the extensive streaming that we did during December, but also to address this, because our studio was becoming shambles. It really was. It was starting to become a little bit of a wreck, and it needed to be torn apart and cleaned at the very least. But then we wanted to do some additions in there while we were at it, and this is kind of part of the process. We've already talked about ceiling mounts for cameras. We're talking about enhancing the benches, pushing everything back, building a new bench, putting in this behemoth of a thing. So yeah.
More ice, and bring me a beer or two.
I say we hold off on these and we just do some beer.
Okay. Well, we might have to do a beer run tomorrow.
Alright, so we replace that top. We try with some scraps first. If we don't have enough scrap to do it, we get a new piece and we just say, screw it, and we put a big piece on there, like a very big piece on it. Now, it's going to be raw around the edges, but I don't care. It's just a monitor stand. Most people aren't going to see it anyway. So if we end up replacing that top, that just means you're going to have like a raw piece of that laminated MDF on there. Unless you want to like put some trim around it or something real quick, dirty, and in a hurry. Maybe. Which wouldn't be a big deal. But shit, $10-$20. Quick trim and done. One stint of trim, 1 8-foot piece of trim, wrap around it, done. Little 1-inch trim.
What is that sound diffuser for? That wall.
Well, I remember I bought those for when the band was still going, and those were supposed to be like partitions to like block things off and isolate things. But
that one looks like an asshole now.
No, but I built that leg for it and everything, and then I had the whiteboard on it for the longest. But now the whiteboard's up on the wall. So I'm like, that's just a temporary spot for it. I don't know. And then I have the one over here in the corner that's the shorter one, and I have another one of the shorter ones in there. So I have 3 total of those partition walls.
Can you figure out one of those partitions laying on its side to maybe cover up that square that's below the American flag? Just that area below the American flag. Turn it on its side, whatever.
It's going to be tall. It's going to be tall. I can do something like this. I can essentially just do that. And the cool thing about that is that if I do that and I just leave it just like that, so we have the American flag, we have the spanner on this wall, which they can't see right now. We have the whiteboard, which is usually the tournament board. I can use that partition wall to close up the white gap there And if we had to do anything to where, like anything additional, like a third section, like how the whiteboard was mounted on it before, we could do something again if we needed like a third whiteboard or like another chart or something like that. I can keep it there, and we can reposition a camera for something there for whatever reason. It can be like a safety thing. Like, oh shit, we need a third whiteboard. Boom, 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 boom. Or we need a quick little bracket or something. I can't drink till 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh no.
Would probably help me sleep, goddammit.
No, Ben.
So. But yeah. So here's the thing, Dad. So I'm gonna do something a little dumb, a little wacky. Dad, can you give me a hand for just a minute? Give me a minute. So I want you to come up behind here because I'm going to move this as one. So I'm going to have this table and you have that end of this table. And I'm going to move this into a rough position of where it might be. So like a general mock-up where this board might be in the room. It's not going to be the exact position or the exact height, but we may be able to. So what I'm thinking is a little bit further, pull it all the way here. Okay. All right. It's a little close.
Extra depth.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little close because what I have to imagine is that there's a table there. So let's pull this in. I gotta try to make something that's not the final product be a general idea of the final product. So what I'm thinking is imagine the edge of the board is the edge of the new bench. Something in that neighborhood. So forget the actual edge of the table, just look at the edge of the board. And that might be the actual edge of the bench.
I think
and putting it on that end.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of having it back here because I'm not imagining having to do much because what I want to do is be more in the middle and have our mics and things on this end, like real quick access to these last 8, and then have all the individual channels down here for all the different machines. And having it somewhere in that neighborhood, maybe. Doing something like that. But here's the thing, if you do something like that, what's these big bulky chairs gonna look like? Especially like yours, is it gonna butt like right up against the back of it? Because if I'm eyeballing it and I'm looking at this and trying to imagine that instead of those 2 shitty end tables, it's that bench that we're going to be building.
Right along this line. See this line right here?
Yeah. Well, right along this line,
right there.
basically that bench is going to straddle these 2 lines.
Yeah,
right
stop
here.
those lines right there. Stop them.
So basically, that board is going to be there. We're going
Those
to be
two
straddling.
squares. Those 2 squares.
That bench is going to be those 2 squares, and that is going to be where that
And it's
board
going
is
to go
going to
from
be.
there all the way down.
So here's the thing, though. If I'm looking at that and I'm looking at where the board is, now the board could potentially, if we're going to put that table on those 2 squares, which actually is going to be slightly slightly in because these two squares is 20. They're a foot by foot. These squares are 1 foot by 1 foot. It's actually going to be 4 inches in because we're actually going to do a 20-inch, not a 24-inch. So actually that means that this table will be more like that. So that means actually it would be more like that. Okay, it would actually be more like that.
Just a mock-up.
So actually, your chair would actually be able to come back.
Come on. Just move just a little bit here.
Yeah.
Just move just a wee bit.
You're starting to see it now. You're seeing it.
Just mock up just a wee bit. What this goddamn case? Throw this motherfucker away. Not this one.
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
It's coming. I know it's coming. Oh shit. It's upside down. No.
It's on its end.
Okay.
It's on its feet. Okay. Pull that way.
Careful. Be careful, net table.
This isn't accurate though. Just know that this is a rough.
Put that desk in the perspective.
Hold on. Actually, Dad, we need to do something. I need to do something.
Meets a normal high. Behind the curtain of everyday consciousness is hidden another alphabet slave mental universe.
Pull up your britches. Ah, the butt crack. Yeah. Yeah. Hercules.
Shut up.
I love my Hercules. I made him, guys. I made him. He's awesome.
Shut up.
He's the bomb. Hercules. The mixer, the bin should not take up but about 2 squares. Give or take an inch or 2, it's okay.
Well,
but
you gotta recognize, you gotta realize, these tables are wider than the actual bench that's gonna be here. So don't worry about this whole gap, like this section right here.
I like that gap though. That gives your elbow room. That gives your finger room.
But then I have no swing around room. And it's gotta be higher. Because I'm in a freaking bar stool. It's gotta be like 4 feet high. Because I'm in this chair. And guess what? This is the lowest this chair goes.
Get all the shit out of the desk and put it over there.
It's not high enough.
I know it's not high enough. Give us a perspective.
This is going to be like this.
We know.
Like right here.
We know.
It's going to be way high. It's going to be like way high. And this whole lip basically is gone. a whole entry saying, but that's a general idea of what it'll look like. Now, you're going to have, it's going to be yay high, maybe like yay high. So it's going to be that freaking mixer is going to be almost up to here in the highest part, and then it's going to come all the way out to like right here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be long as hell. Now, here's my thing, Dad. Just as a general example, I've got your chair in a general idea. If you went over there and sat, tell me how that would be if you had like your monitors or anything in front of there. Like if that was your seat.
Can you go get the jiggers and hook us up?
No, I've got freaking beer for us.
No,
my beer. I had my one too. Where the hell did I put it?
Oh, damn. Ooh, that's weird. That's weird.
Well, here's the thing. If you had, here it is.
Ooh, it's cold but weird.
Hold on. So.
Oh, that's weird.
I know, but.
Oh, fuck that one.
I know, but it's just a general example. Like, let's just act as if it was using the original shit.
Its perspective is awesome, but I don't like the monitor.
No, I'm just saying. Forget about the monitors. Just
no, I said perspective. I don't give a shit about the monitor. Perspective.
What I'm saying is, if we were using the same shit we were using before, you can't upgrade your monitors. You had to leave it. How was that?
That'll work.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know. You can't upgrade, but you can make it slightly better. Will that work?
Yeah. The lights need to be adjusted down. But
fuck the lights. I'm saying if you were sitting in that seat streaming and operating Streamlabs and watching the game and I was back here, would that be okay?
Yeah. I can live.
You can live. Okay. Yeah. Regardless of the monitor situation.
I got the monitor situation. I got the live stream situation. I got the chat over there. So I'm good.
Now, here's the thing. If you manage to finagle a third screen, maybe that old Ryzen monitor.
No, that's another chat.
That's another chat you can have instead of you having to like crane your head over here. Because notice you're closer to the wall over here. Have you noticed that? You're kind of shimmied over.
I'm cool.
You don't have to crane your head over here to see the chat. Now, I know we've been using the Streamlabs chat, which is the
I do.
Yeah. But we can throw that chat over here on another monitor if we get another bracket. Take that old ass Ryzen monitor, that old ass Ryzen TV, mount it right here. You can have another chat. Now, I've been looking at monitor solutions for you, like 32 and 40 inch. Massive. $200. That's not actually that expensive, and that's a true 100% like computer monitor for $200 being a 32 inch. That's not bad. A 32 inch actual computer monitor for $200, not bad. Considering a TV of that size almost costs that much. So that's your spot. Now, fuck it. You're already sitting here. We got this back here. Let's make it even more interesting. So say we kept these guys in here because we have no other mock-ups. So, because here's my thing of it is these two guys, we may chunk these two guys once the new bench comes in, and we may replace it again like we did old school style with one of these dudes. If it works out, I don't know. Because now we've actually shimmied down about a foot, and we've shimmied up about a foot. So yeah, that.
What the hell is that?
Contact cleaner.
Ah,
I had the chess set was squeezing on the top. Yeah, the chessboard was squeezing it.
good Lord.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I say that's a hell of a mock-up.
Yeah.
I say that's a hell of a mock-up, my friend. Considering that, look at this. Look at all this room.
Yeah.
Like, that's a massive improvement of room.
Right.
Considering that none of this will be here in hell. Dad, here's the worst case scenario. So if we had a worst case scenario, it would be scooting about like that, and that.
Seeing it firsthand, guys.
And then scooting this even further up. But see, this is going to be slimmer and tighter than the actual table that it's on currently right now. So this is actually going to be more up like that. And none of this will exist. Well, not quite that, but more like that.
Yeah, but Taylor, come over here. Look at your end tables. Look at where your feet of your end tables are. They're beyond the 2 block mark.
Oh.
No, so if you stay
Look,
within the
Dad,
2 block mark, you're good. You're golden.
Here's the thing, though. Dad, you're looking at this, and you're going, oh, my feet are beyond the 2 block mark. But you got to remember, the back side of those end tables is going to be flush. That's not going to be the final thing. That's just the general mock-up position of where the board's going to be. That board is actually going to be the length of that table. This board is 17 inches wide. The table that we're building is 20 inches wide. So the width of the table is almost the width of the board. So basically, you have to, if you look at the width of that board as the actual width of that table, and you forget about the end tables themselves at all, that's actually amazing.
Yeah. Baz goes, oh, damn, looking good.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is that it's going to be fantastic. Once we get those benches in there, those tables are essentially only 3 inches wider than that board itself. That board is 17 and a half inches wide. So essentially, think of that board as the table. Forget about the end tables. Forget about the gap in between there.
Hey, Taylor, Benny goes, yeah, T will have enough space to go b-boy back there.
Yeah, I will. That's the whole point, is that I want a little bit of extra space. So yeah, I see what you were saying, Dad, about the 2 square space. But actually pushing forward, I push forward 2 inches, 3 inches, I will actually be able to spin around back there and slide backward and forward like a rail, so I can actually, because I'm going to have the Dreamcast, all the switchers, all of that, the new scaler, we're getting a new scaler and everything. I'll be able to actually slide back and forth and have different stations back there. Head spinning on his head and doing the windmill and shit. Yeah, because my idea is to be able to basically, the board is back, my main spot is like here. And I want to be right here, and I want to have like all the mics directly to my left. And have like, be able to do all the mic stuff. And then have my my keyboard, and I'm not even going to do a mouse. I'm going to do a keyboard, a track, and a trackball. I'm going to replace the wireless mouse with a wired trackball for the Amiga, and then be able to slide down and have the new scaler, the HDMI switcher, and the MSX chilling. So I can just like slide down, and here's my MSX. I can basically just move down. I don't have to change nothing, unwire anything, nothing. And boom, there's the MSX. And then at the very end of it is the Dreamcast. So I can be in the MSX position and operate the Dreamcast with no problems to my right. And there is no problems. And then also in between there, in the other spaces in the back, will be the switchers, the scalers, and things like that, kind of lined up along the back. Is my initial goal. And then this sucker's going to be, instead of the freaking mixer being right here, it's going to be like right here. So this is going to be significantly higher. The bench that's coming back here is going to be like 4 feet high. But I'm kind of thinking like directly in the middle is going to be my major command center. I'm going to buy some other some serial connections and make some longer stuff, so I can get all of the mouse and joystick ports completely connected all the way through. So like 15, 20 foot all the way across, and ditch all the other ones and get everything, so I can have all the machines autonomously away from me. Down there, I can have the USBs, the USB switcher for the keyboard up here, and I can have the Amiga keyboard, the Amiga trackball done, and then I can have switcher, and then like all of the inserts for mine and Dad's mic channels for the sonic enhancer and the compressor. and then the master compressor in there as well, so I can have a little bit of a tower power audio-wise right on top of that, and I can just go whoop, 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 boom, 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 and I have essentially a switchboard directly in front of me. Is my idea anyway.
Oh, but Baz says there's not enough room for Larkin to have his own circuit to race around you.
No, there will not be.
Nigel, hell yeah.
4
foot, are you sure you will reach if you're not sitting down?
No, I'm in this big chair, so like 3.5, 4 foot's going to be the thing. And here's the thing: I'm in the minimum amount of chair height. I can raise this sucker all the way up to like here. So I'm all the way at the bottom, and before with the original table all the way up, I was all the way at the bottom, and I was hitting my knee on the edge of the freaking table. So.
That is.
So no, I'm up too high, so I need to raise it a little bit higher. So that's what I'm saying is 3.5, 4 feet high is going to be just perfect. And if I need to go a little bit higher, I still have room. I can raise and lower the seat, but I've always been at the bottom of this seat, so. Yes, sir. This is pretty awesome, actually.
Bass says, I'm waiting for the shaft of that chair to go right through the chair, and it keeps going.
Into my ass. Yeah, I got you. I already knew what he was in. Why don't you do me a favor, Dad? Why don't you go over there and just sit in that chair for a second? Trust me. Just go over there and sit in that chair. I'm waiting for the shaft of that chair to go through the chair if he keeps doing that. He wants the freaking shaft of the chair to shoot me in the ass. Shaft in the ass, yes.
I got to pay.
Go over there and sit in that chair and see what I'm talking about.
Nope. Got to keep working.
God damn it.
Ladder. Be right back. Shut up. Talk to him on chat.
Asshole. God damn it. Tickleese. Sorry, guys, moving some stuff around. Again, we've been moving stuff around all night. Oh, fuck. There we go. Popped out a poppy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do Dad just. Give it that little bit of its sunshine. Popped out a seat over there. That's looking really good, guys. And that's just a mock-up. That's not actually what it's going to finally look like. Because, again, there's going to be a big-ass bench that's going to be running along that back that board's going to sit on. I'm going to have to order a lot of freaking wiring for it, too. We'll have it excused then for walking funny, asshole. All the machines, tons of wire. Well, here's the thing. The bench that's up in front of the just below the middle big screen. This one right here, that's where all the machines will fit. I'm just going to have to get some more wiring and some longer serial cables through point-to-point serial cables to run back, because I want to put the 9-pin switchers back behind here, like so. And I need longer cables to do that. And we pushed forward and we pushed over a bit, because we're going to, we figured out a way to potentially do some anchor points on the ceiling to mount some cameras for the 2 whiteboards. And then we're going to have that. I'm almost tempted, I'm half tempted to say screw it and ditch the freaking
Get out of my chair.
the rubber pads and the damn placemat and the area rug, and say screw it and just lock this
Leave
all
it right
down
like it is.
and leave it like it is.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Let's say good night.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting close. Everybody else is going to bed.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
definitely at the end match, but we definitely did some
Close the man cave. Close the man cave. Close the man
some
cave.
hella mock-up.
You know what? I do not like that chessboard on this end, because that is my chessboard.
Well, here's the thing. Nobody's ever seen that chessboard.
Mm-hmm.
So putting it on this end and giving it to guests and stuff,
Yeah.
they'll be able to see it.
Right.
And then you have the nice, big, wide, wooden end table.
No, that's my end table, not anything else.
But
That's
here's the
A.T.
thing.
Taylor,
Here's the
Don
thing.
Taylor. That is my shit.
But here's the thing. Having this on this end looks better.
It does. Then I'm going to sit on this end.
But that means the guests are on that end. And that's a clusterfuck.
Well, that's a beautiful end piece. God damn it. Oh, I can surrender. God damn it.
That's what I'm saying, is that you've always been on that end. That means we have to completely flip this 180 if you want to be on this end. And that means guests have to go to that end, which makes it a clusterfuck for them to cross all the way across the wall.
They're douchebags. They can't read the screens. Sorry. Nothing against guests.
But here's the thing: if you did that,
Wait a minute.
It's completely possible.
Wait a minute.
You could totally do it, and that means you would have this directly in front of you. It would just mean it would be a harder path for guests to get up over there.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: that side of the room and that end of the room would be used so little that it kind of works for guests.
No, this works for guests. They get the prestige oak end table, chess table. They get the chat right in front of them. They get the chat right. I mean, look at this. Look at this dude.
You're a
come on, Taylor. Look at this. They get the nice prestige oak chess table right there.
Yeah.
They get the chair.
Yeah.
They get a chat screen right in front of them for guests. Yeah. So that looks very prestige, Taylor. It makes the
guest, if we have a guest come in, it makes them look like high profile.
You ain't gonna mess up that table, because look at how thick the lacquer is.
Yeah,
look
the
at how
lacquer
thick.
is
God
thick
damn
as
it.
hell. The lacquer's thick as hell.
It's like a half-inch thick on there, man.
Yeah, the lacquer and the clear coat on that friggin' table is sure, it's all 100% raw oak, but the clear coat and the lacquer on the top of that friggin' chess table is thick as hell.
And that puts the guest at like center stage. Yeah. Okay, you're good.
It gives some peace. It gives an actual end piece to the guests.
Right.
Because before we didn't have no end piece for the guests.
No, we didn't. We had to make up something.
And that makeup something was this right there at the end. So yeah, we can have that, and then you can have the nice big wooden.
Man, y'all, everybody that is here jamming out with us and here right now, man, isn't this coming together?
Yeah, it's starting to come together. It's starting to mock it up, and we're starting to get it put together. So, we will have to kind of pull things apart slightly in terms of the chairs to put in mic arms and stuff. They won't be.
Make the guests use coasters. Ben says, make the guests use a coaster for the chess set.
Sure.
Yeah.
We will have to push the guest a little bit further over, and we'll have to make a little bit more of a gap in between the two chairs for mic arms and stuff between the two of them. So we'll have to have a little bit more gap, so it'll actually be pushed a little bit this way. Make them use coasters over here, I guess. And then I'll have this nice little cruise table, because here's my thing, Dad, is I want to be able to sit at a table and have this giant freaking essentially a bar back here with of stuff, and I can just slide from one end to the other effortlessly, and I can come over here to the spanner award, mark down my stuff, slide down here, adjust something, do this, and then slide, if we wanted to, all the way down to the other end, turn on the Dreamcast, fire it up, and go. And be able to move basically like a track system back here. And I've got to spend about $200 on a freaking scaler. Now, if we can figure out something in between there, I can get something happening. This whole chair situation might change. There's a slim chance this whole thing may be a completely different thing, and all of this may completely change in some form or fashion, because me and Dad are looking at potential leather recliners.
Can you
Like a
reboot
double-
the TV or something? It's
Cast it.
No.
Just cast it. Hit play in the middle of the video. Hit play. Done. Recast it. Thank you. Yeah. What the hell? Connect to Man Cave TV, it's not playing. What the hell? Hold on. I don't know where the remote's at. There you go. Hit cast. Thank you. It's not going. I don't have a remote. I can't turn off the TV.
Big TV.
Alright, now recast to it. Restart. Redo. It's okay. The TV doesn't have to be on.
I'm casting.
Hold on. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know where my remote is. Oh, I found the remote. But it's not going to matter. If it's not casting, it's not casting. I can't do nothing about that.
It's casting.
But it's not casting. It says it is, but it's not. It's not. You're not casting. You're not actually. You're casting to the man cave speaker.
Oh, there it goes. Let's go.
You're casting to the speaker,
Well,
not the
speaker
TV. You're casting to the speaker over there.
Oh well.
Goodness, that's why. You aren't actually casting to the TV. Turd. You're casting to man cave speaker, not man cave TV. That's why it wasn't working.
Yeah, put it right there. Put it right there. It ain't going nowhere. It won't go nowhere.
There you go. Here you go.
Yes, I.
It's a cold glass. It's a frozen glass.
Oh, really?
It's a frozen glass.
Man, that's barely a shot. Just a wee bit. Hey, don't trip it for me, asshole. Okay, now that's a shot. Nice, nice. Good stuff.
We'll have that. We'll do that. We'll have that. It'll be way higher. You know, if we keep these chairs in place, and when we get that bench built or those tables built, Dad, this is going to be significantly higher. They're going to actually be able to see the cables coming out of the mixer, like, you know, coming off of the mixer. I'm actually going to have to buy some a whole bunch of additional cabling in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we're not coming back until potentially past the 16th. Gives time for some additional funding to come in. Especially giving Elvin Hawk some freaking Lit's contributions during the last stream. Next Twitch payout's gonna be the biggest yet. No, that's the speaker. You're fine. Dad, look.
Over your ass. Pull them down. Pull them down. Just
No,
pull
no,
them
no,
down.
no, 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 no. I'm stretching it out. You
No, I
can't-
want Texas flag even with the board right there. The board.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. They know the Texas flag is there, but the shirt's gotten crunched up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to stretch back out the shirt. We'll do like this. They know what it is. The people that have been here know who we are and where we're at. Alright, so we're gonna have a camera right here. We're gonna have a camera right here. So we're gonna have two cameras, Dad. So you see what I'm talking about? If you're here in this seat,
Yeah.
you're in this seat right here. You're gonna essentially have two cameras above your head in mounts and everything. We're gonna have a camera shooting right there,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna have a camera shooting right there from the roof. And then we're gonna have potentially this guy right here.
Yeah.
So that means we're gonna have two permanent board cameras, one sky cam,
Uh-huh.
our face cam, of course, from right here.
Right.
All right. Is there another angle you want, or you can think about, or that you're worried about? Because we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras. We're gonna have this guy. I think we've kind of decided we're gonna just kind of leave the dude here, get an extension, run it, and leave it. The two mounted sky mounts, or two roof mounts.
Baz, me and Lynn were talking about it on stream and have laughed about it. He says he would have not done it if it wasn't for the prize on the line. Amen.
It's okay. But we're gonna have two mounted. We're gonna have two ceiling mounts. We're gonna have two
Right.
sky mounts. We're gonna have this one, and we're gonna have the base cam. Is there another angle or another camera you might want?
In the corner, right there.
In the corner, in the very corner.
In the very corner, right above the American flag.
Yeah.
Like screwed into the corner. And that's it.
Right here.
Right in here, the asshole of the
So you
corner.
want another ceiling mount.
Asshole, right here, right there.
Right there.
Right there.
You want one. right there.
Butthole of the room.
You want one right there. So you
Right there.
basically want the reverse angle of that camera up there.
Right there.
So you want the reverse of that
Shining down on us.
right there. And then
Yep,
you want
the butthole
and
camera.
then we're gonna have these two permanent mounts and
Right.
the base cam, and
Right.
then we're gonna have that mount.
And
we're
I
gonna
want a
have this
butthole
mount.
camera. Yeah.
We're gonna have this mount.
Yep, that's what I
And
want.
that's it. So we're gonna have
I'm done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cams. 5 cams. 5
What I
cams.
want.
So I need to get another C920.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or something equivalent thereof. And put there, and I need some hell of extension. I need some hell extensions and maybe a hub. Down. Because I got to get one from there to the stream box. I got to get one from there to the stream box. And then I got to get our two from the ceiling to the stream box. And here's the thing. I don't know how to run the cables from the ceiling down. I need that. I need to figure out that logistics monster. Because that could be a nasty thing. And that's some extension hell. So, I'm going to need one hell of a hub one hell of a centralized hub or double hub system. I'm gonna need some serious extensions. Alright, so I need some USB extensions. I'm gonna need some new audio wiring. I'm gonna need some new serial connection cables, new scaler.
But you know what, Taylor? Look at that, dude. It looks classy.
Oh, no, it looks great. It looks great.
When the new bench, this will be classy.
No. You're exactly right. And here's the whole thing of it is, if we can pull it off.
And I was not happy with that going on that side, but it's classy.
Here's the thing. Imagine how classy it will be if we have those freaking leather freaking recliners that we saw in there. Imagine how bitch ass that would look.
Yeah, classy.
And it will actually compact everything in. We won't have so big, bulky chairs. We'll have like some nice, fancy leather recliners if we can pull it off. If we can pull it off. That's definitely an upgrade in the or a patch upgrade in the future. Like if we can, we need to make that happen sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, amen.
And see, here's the thing: that won't cost an arm and a leg. We know where we can get those the way we want them. It's gonna be awesome, yeah. See, but that's not the actual table that's going to be sitting on. There's going to be a whole freaking table bench, two-piece table.
So it's going to go where the chessboard is, right there. Taylor, can you tell me it's going to stop right here?
Actually, it's going to be...
The bench is going to stop.
Hold on. The whole thing, those two pieces of board,
yes, right.
board that we have, the whole length that the table will take is about 96 inches. So it will be basically the length between these two chairs. There is a potential, that's why I was saying, Dad, there is a potential that we could have used that other table to make like a makeshift extension on the end. But I figured out another purpose for it, and we could potentially resurface that, so that idea got completely shot out of the way. But essentially, we're going to be making a bench between the length of the two chairs. It's going to be somewhere between 96 and 100 inches long, and 20 inches wide all the way down.
Can we make it a little bit longer?
Oh, we can totally make it a little bit longer. But the wood that we have won't let us. The only way we can make it a little bit longer is we add on like one of those end tables that the board is currently sitting on, or we repurpose something else. Because we don't have the material to make it longer.
I would like the bench to go. Just take Taylor, hypothetical in here. I would like for the bench to go from the end of the first chair all the way to the last square where the chess table is at. Here, right there. Right there.
With the material that we have right now, and what we bought and everything like that, and using the laminated scrap that we had left over, if you were to take from the end of that table, from the end of your chair, and push it all the way
to the foot of the chessboard.
Hold on. If you were to take it from the end of your chair and push it in, and I started at the end of your chair, it would end about right here.
Yeah. I want you to stop right there.
That's about where it would end.
Oh, no. What we're going to build is right there?
Yeah, it's about right here.
Oh, yeah. Roughly, amen. I'm good.
Speaking,
I'm good.
If not, about 3 inches in.
I'm good.
It's somewhere around 94 to 46 inches length in total, which is about the span of the both chairs. if not a little bit longer.
So, what do we have to make it to right here? The bench is stopped right here.
Here's the thing. The material that we have currently right now, the tabletop material that we have right now
can go right here.
Can go about to right between, basically a little bit wider, about 2 inches on either side of both chairs. Of both chairs.
Okay.
So from about right here.
Right here. This square. This
from
square.
about
right
here.
Right here. This square right here.
No. From about right here where the inside of my foot is.
All right.
To about the inside of my foot over here.
Okay.
That's the current material with the length that we can work with right now.
All right.
That's why I was saying holding on to that table right there and potentially using it as a makeshift add-on.
No.
Now,
no need.
Here's the thing.
No need.
Here's the thing.
We've already
repurposed that. Now, we know how the length is if we square it up to the room.
Where'd you say right here? Where'd you say right here?
About right. Basically, Dad, between the 2 chairs, a little bit wider than the 2 chairs.
You got a lot of room.
A little bit wider than the 2 chairs. Now, if I shifted it over a little bit, and I took something like these end tables, even though it's not as high, and like shimmied it off to the end, I could use that as like a last minute little shimmy off to the end. You know what I mean? Even though it would be like freaking, this much of a height difference, I could use this as a last little resort kind of toss stuff type
You're
thing.
thinking about maybe extending over here in this area.
Basically, I could, if you wanted to, like you were saying,
nasty.
I could shimmy it over a little bit, potentially toss one of these at the end of it, and use it as like a last ditch effort, table space. In a drawer at the end of the thing, because I do like the whole the drawer at the end of the
well, I do like because of the view that we had, the bird's eye. I do like the guest getting the prestige oak table here.
It does look good.
It doesn't matter what I have over here, but it looks really, really good over here.
It looks good. It looks really good.
Looks really, really good.
And then this would be locked in.
Yeah.
This has been kind of shimmy a little bit, but that's okay. It's unlocked wheels. We will lock those wheels. I'm liking everything from the couches up so much that I'm almost willing to say, screw the rug, screw the freaking rubber mats, throw them in the freaking trash or give them away, and just leave it raw floor.
Leave it raw floor. Let's chunk them. We got base traps. We got acoustic blankets. We're in here right now.
I mounted the freaking new blanket and repositioned the whole American flag thing already.
Dude, what the hell?
What I would like to do is take more of these fiberglass panels and finish out the rest of this damn room.
Yeah, but we didn't have them.
We didn't have them.
No echo. No, dude. No echo.
No. What I can do is, if I wanted to get nasty, I could remove the base trap, remove all these fiberglass panels.
No, don't remove the base trap. Don't remove
all these fiberglass panels. Hear me out. What I could do, remove the base trap, remove all the fiberglass panels, and replace it all with that foam fiberglass bigger panels stuff that's easier to get. And then get a couple of more sound blankets and staple those to the roof with the foam, and then it would be like the ultimate non-reflection.
You're fine just now. base trap, floor panel gone, rug gone. Just leave it like it is. We have a base trap. We have sound blankets. We have acoustic panels up on there. We're good.
Like we talked about, we can when we're ready to start building, when we have the time to start building the benches and the tables, we'll pull the chairs in these middle. We'll leave this the way it is, like these two tables. We'll just leave it. We'll freaking leave the monitors, everything. We'll pull that all out. We'll shimmy it back over here. We'll cut everything. We'll build the benches or the tables, bolt them together, put it in place, put the freaking mixer down, then shimmy all the chairs and stuff back into place, and mock it up. Hopefully sometime middle next week.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, no rug, no pads. No rug, no pads on the bottom. Gone. They're out. They're out. They're out.
They're gone. I'm gonna make it.
I enjoy it. Look, dude, look on the camera. It looks eccentric. It looks professional.
No, that's the whole point.
This is the chess set and everything else is the bomb.
Dad, hold on. Turn around for a second. You see that bench?
Yeah.
Imagine that put right here.
Yes, dude. It's going to be.
That's essentially what we're doing.
Yeah. You know
I think with the layout you have now, visualizing it and imagining it sounds reflection painting, pathing. You're pretty good right now without something like sheets of sound padding.
No.
We are. We're speaking advanced stuff here. That's like an extended goal thing. Like I definitely want to do that, but I'm like, well, if we're speaking like 16th Chapel, then let's just rip all this shit out and do this, that, and the other. No, we're not going to do that right now. But it's definitely something that will.
You know what, Baz, you helped out a lot because there was moments that you said, "Oh man, I like that. Oh man, that is badass." No, dude.
Now, doing all the cable management, running all the cables, that's a whole nother beast. I'm gonna have to get more cable ramps. I'm gonna have to get whole new cabling because the hookups for that mixer are completely different. The RCA switch box kit's completely eliminated because I have so many channels. I can just hook everything in left, right, stereo style to everything. So it's gonna be a whole nother beast. Just getting this shit prepped is gonna be a pain in the ass. And not to mention running all the cabling is gonna be a monstrous task. Cause I'm probably gonna have to spend $100, $200 in new cabling, another $200 in a new scaler, probably about another $30 to $50 in straight through serial cable to make the 15, 20 foot run to put the switch boxes back here instead of being up front like they were.
You know what? Asshole move. Right on one of those two splits right there. Right above the Pints and Amiga pillow, the two joists that are going up and down. We need to do another cam shining down on the equipment.
So you want a 6th camera angle. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pointing from the corner, and then 6 coming down?
Yeah.
You're an asshole. I need two more cameras.
Dump the one in the corner.
But you said you wanted the one in the corner from here.
Well, I like that. Okay.
You want
Okay.
like the reverse angle from that angle. We're going to keep that.
So what do you
angle in
think?
that
This
camera.
angle or corner angle?
Well, you're saying you want that angle coming in from there. You want the reverse angle coming from here, essentially.
Yeah.
Then you say you want a middle angle coming from here.
Oh, never mind. Scrub that one. Scrub it.
Then you want a shot from the whiteboard, a shot to the spanner board in a freaking face cam.
Well, goddamn it, I'm jealous.
That's 6 angles.
I fucking love them.
6 angles. That's a lot of freaking USB and HDMI and all sorts of shit.
I want my angles.
I mean, that's a nice. We could do it. I could. Hey, here's the thing. I can knock out those 2 angles, no problems. I'll just get another 2 C920s, and it'll be done and over with. And I can spend $100, and that's done.
What did Bass say? I can't read it.
I know a bit about sound due to my sinuses, blah, blah, blah. But you seem to have it really, really good right now. There is a little bit, but that's because of the depth of the room. But there's not too much you can do about that without software and hardware. I want my angles. Angles, not angles.
See that? Angles.
Angles, not angels. You put angels.
Angles.
Angles, not angels.
Hey.
We're not hot fuzz.
See this? The chest.
You've said this many of times, Dad. You're fine.
Oh shit! The chair, the chest, the mixer. This thing right here. I love it.
But
so what you did? This is a badass.
That mixing thing is going to change.
I know it's going to
That's
stretch.
just a mock-up.
It's going to go over here.
Basically, the only thing that you can remotely count on is everything from the chairs up. Don't. Back is just a rough mock. That's just a rough mock. That is a rough mock-up. The roughest of mock-ups.
Roughest.
Honestly, I could probably do something like that, because if I'm thinking about things and I know that bench is going to come all the way up here, it's actually probably going to do something like this. There's going to be this massive gap. So I might do something like that even. Or something. I don't know. I have a funny feeling that there's going to be a hole. Once everything comes in and the bench comes across, there's going to be this funky little hole. And in order to fill it, I think the best move would be something like that.
No, put it back.
Would be something like that.
Put it back.
It would make it almost useless to the person there, so we would have to kind of do something like that. I honestly, I have this funky feeling that there's going to be this weird holy void space in there when it all comes together. But we got to build some shit, and we got some days to burn.
And we say goodbye.
Yeah, we need to build some shit first, and we need to put there's a lot to go on. We need to put in some anchors, some board anchors here, across the back, so we can actually mount all of our lighting and our camera mounts correctly. So, and we need a box of toggle bolts and everything else.
Yeah. So we can say goodbye. Just say goodbye.
Not to mention running all the cabling is going to be a pain in the ass.
Taylor, say goodbye. Time to go by. We got 3 watching. Time to go by.
Goodbye.
Love you all.
Bye-bye.
Amen. Amen. Love you all.
Shit, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah.